Welcome to the Believe Podcast Network SoCal Sweat. My name is Ann McDaniels, a former NFL cheerleader and product manager turned actress and model who dreams of being a UFC fighter. Meow. Learning strategies to help motivate others leads me to bring you interviews each week from a range of athletes, experts in fitness and nutrition, and so much more. Thanks for listening to Believe, the #1 podcast for working professionals, and let's push our endorphins to higher performance through SoCal Sweat. This is your host, Ann McDaniels, and thank you so much for joining me on another episode of SoCal Sweat. Today, I'm going to be talking about the rage that is all over TikTok and social media. Chlorophyll water. What is it? What are the benefits? How do we take it? Where does it naturally occur anyway? I will break down everything that I have researched in this podcast. I'm sure many of you remember studying chlorophyll in grade school. Well, chlorophyll is the pigment that gives plants, including those that we eat, their green color. They trap light needed for photosynthesis. Green veggies like spinach, kale, and green beans are rich in natural sources of chlorophyll, and it can also be found in algae, wheatgrass, potatoes, green tea particles, and numerous herbs like alfalfa, damiana, nettle, and parsley. It's actually interesting to note that after World War II, chlorella, part of chlorophyll, in particular, was considered as a potential food source due to its high protein, vitamin, and mineral content, plus its rapid growth rate. Now, before I get into it, I want to give you some key takeaways. Liquid chlorophyll is a popular supplement on social media and is associated with many unsubstantiated health claims. According to the scientific literature, there is not enough evidence to recommend taking liquid chlorophyll. And finally, eating green vegetables in your diet can help you include chlorophyll in your diet via real food anyway. But it's very interesting to note the benefits that many people have concluded, and some studies have also concluded. The latest showcases on social media and TikTok have shown that liquid chlorophyll is going viral as the latest wellness must-have for weight loss, clear skin, and vanishing BO. Also, it stimulates the immune system, eliminates fungus in the body, detoxifies your blood, cleans your intestines, gets rid of bad odors, energizes the body, prevents cancer, and can also help your skin and hair. I'd like to start with the potential benefits of chlorophyll within the body. Magnesium. At a molecular level, chlorophyll is almost identical to hemoglobin. This is the oxygen carrier in our blood, which is why some people refer to it as the blood of plants. The only difference between hemoglobin and chlorophyll is that hemoglobin has iron at the center of the molecule, whereas chlorophyll has magnesium. And given that 70% of the adult population is thought to be deficient in magnesium, and a mineral that's essential for optimal bone health to release energy from food, adding these chlorophyll drops or any kind of chlorophyll supplement could actually help you in theory. But given there are no recommended daily dosages or comprehensive scientific studies yet, the jury is still out. But to reassure you, chlorophyll is considered non-toxic, non-poisonous, and is of course present in the foods we eat. So if we're taking a full nutritional profile of vitamins and minerals by way of dark leafy greens and vegetables, by adding a chlorophyll supplement to boost our health. So that's great for our internal. Plus, what about protection against certain cancers? Taking chlorophyllin, which is part of chlorophyll, daily may be beneficial if a person is trying to reduce their risk of certain cancer risks in various ways. Chlorophyllin may decrease your body's absorption of aflatoxin B. This is a toxin produced by a fungus linked to an increased risk of developing liver cancer. Chlorophyll is a great source of vitamins. Again, as I said before, in World War II, it was considered a potential food source due to the high protein, vitamin, and mineral content. If you do get your chlorophyll, hit algae-derived supplements such as chlorella and spirulina. You'll be getting a dose of the vitamins and antioxidants that they're also abundant in. And as part of a varied and balanced diet, chlorophyll-heavy algae supplements could have their place, and limited research shows that chlorella could have a positive effect on the immune system in healthy people. But other research indicating that chlorella could inhibit the growth of cancer cells is based on the animal studies and yet is still yet to be explored in humans. But it has shown reduction in mice. Until human studies become larger in terms of sample size and scope, many of the claims of chlorophyll-rich supplements simply can't hold up, but it doesn't hurt to try, of course. In addition, cancer cells hate a pH-balanced body. They thrive on an acidic body, and chlorophyll helps the body remove toxins from the body, and it prevents excess acid, and of course that produces that lovely alkaline pH that we all want. Again, always keep in mind a higher alkaline diet helps reduce cancer and overall health. The higher we are in acid, the more we crave sugar, and the more we have a chance to get cancer. It's important to note the foods that exist on both the alkaline side and the acidic side. There are charts and graphs all over the internet, and I will certainly include an alkaline versus acidic diet, pH balanced diet in the links below. Before I begin to introduce the other benefits, I want to first please caution everybody who shouldn't take chlorophyll. Chlorophyll supplements can interact with certain medications, such as blood thinners like Coumadin, antidepressants, Roaccutane, antibiotics, and antihistamines. This is down to the large amounts of vitamin K, often present in algae-derived chlorophyll supplements. This is all the more reason to check with your medical professional, always advised, before embarking on any type of supplement program. Now again, all claims on TikTok and social media need to be taken with a grain of salt. But on TikTok and many other social media platforms, so many people have been raving about the fact that it has helped them lose weight. And although they claim to use chlorophyll as a weight loss or bloat reducing supplement, there is actually little research linking chlorophyll with weight loss. So it's not recommended to rely on chlorophyll to help you lose weight. But clinical nutritionist Laura DeSaris noted that anti-inflammatory oxidants in the chlorophyll actually support healthy gut function, and maintaining a healthy gut can speed up your metabolism and aid digestion, and also helps with bloat. Furthermore, limited studies show that chlorophyll supplement could promote weight loss and decrease in bad LDL cholesterol. In a small study of 38 overweight women in 2014 who added in a daily chlorophyll supplement to their weight loss plan, the group taking a chlorophyll supplement lost around 3 pounds or more over the 12 weeks than the control group that had lower levels of LDL cholesterol. So that could be somewhat significant for weight loss, even though, again, studies have not proven either way. Yet another benefit of chlorophyll is that it claims to reduce body odor and bad breath. And this actually does seem to stack up scientifically. Water-soluble chlorophyll has been doing the rounds since the 1940s as a means to reduce bad breath and body odor. Pharmacist Shabir Daya explains why it's renowned for its freshening effect for so long, and she states that chlorophyll is an excellent internal deodorizer. Instead of masking odors as deodorants do, chlorophyll appears to work by getting rid of the odor-causing compounds. Chlorophyll helps to reduce bad breath, body odor, and perspiration odor effectively. In fact, there have even been well-known chewing gum brands which contain chlorophyll within the formulation. So if chlorophyll reduces body odor and bad breath, let's all add a little bit to our regimens, shall we, folks? And quite especially as our nation is getting vaccinated and removing those masks, let's, again, take the chlorophyll drops for body odor and bad breath. The next benefit seems very important to me in the overall grand scheme of things. Our late Chadwick Boseman passed away from colon cancer, and so many others have also seemed to have passed away from this tragic form of cancer. And with this chlorophyll, it is stated to potentially help IBS or irritable bowel syndrome. Chlorophyll is an excellent colon conditioner, which explains its frequent use with inflammatory bowel disorders such as IBS, colitis, diverticulitis, and it helps to soothe and heal damaged and inflamed tissues within the intestines. This is all according, again, to pharmacist Shabir, and it's so important to pay attention to colon cancer and get those colonoscopies when you are at the age to do so. And although it may be uncomfortable or funny to talk about, it is a very serious form of cancer, and please, I encourage anyone who is at that age to get a thorough colonoscopy and always stay on top of your health. On a lighter note, let's talk about the benefits for beauty, particularly your hair and your skin. Well, what can chlorophyll do for your hair? According to Folliclens, a product, Chlorophyll is rich in minerals, vitamins, proteins, and micronutrients. There are specific nutrients the follicle uses to synthesize proteins into keratin and produce healthy hair and nails. The nutrients found in chlorophyll include vitamin B, D, and E, calcium, and potassium, which are key for healthy hair and nail growth. In addition to hair growth, chlorophyll has been found to actually slow down the progression of gray hair by continuously producing melanin and pigment cells within the hair follicles. And now onto beautiful, clear skin. TikTokers credit the green liquid of chlorophyll with clearing their skin. And is it actually true? According to pharmacist Shabir, any claims of clearer skin from taking chlorophyll will be down to the fact that it enhances liver detoxification processes, which will actually result in fewer toxins in the bloodstream and a clearer complexion. It could also be that they're drinking more water, because if you're putting the alkaline drops in your water, you're forced to drink more water, obviously, which helps the skin. It's also understood that chlorophyll supplements can make your skin more sensitive to sunlight, increasing the chance of skin damage when exposed to UV light. Again, this is great for plants for photosynthesis, but not so helpful for people in this case. And if you have any history of any kind of sun damage or skin cancer, be very careful. And also, some claim to put on chlorophyll topically onto their actual acne, and that should also be cleared with a dermatologist or any kind of doctor, because it has also been said to burn your skin. So really pay attention. And again, everything on TikTok and social media should be taken with a grain of salt. However, there have been a couple studies. They both took place in 2015, and they were pilot studies from a trusted source. They took a study of 10 people with acne and large pores who saw skin improvement when topical chlorophyll gel was used for 3 weeks. And again, please consult with a doctor or dermatologist before you put it on your skin. It also involved 10 people that found that using topical chloroflorin over 8 weeks improved sun-damaged skin. Again, please be careful with anything topical on that skin. But if you can clear a complexion by even drinking more water with the chlorophyll drops, it's definitely worth a try. And finally, another study I'd also like to mention, it came out of Korea. The Korean Journal of Investigative Dermatology tested the effects of dietary chlorophyll on women over the age of 45 and found that it significantly improved wrinkles and skin elasticity. So again, take that chlorophyll. It doesn't hurt. Plus, it detoxifies that liver. In order to enjoy all the benefits of taking chlorophyll, how is it best to consume, and where do we get it? What kind of forms does it come in? Chlorophyll occurs naturally in most of the plants we eat. So ramping up your green vegetable intake, particularly with vegetables like spinach, kale, and cabbage, is a natural way to increase the amount of chlorophyll in the diet. However, if you want to ensure that you're consuming enough chlorophyll, experts recommend wheatgrass shots, which are a potent or strong source of chlorophyll. Nutritionist Haley Pomeroy added that wheatgrass is also packed with nutrients like protein, vitamin E, magnesium, phosphorus, and many other essential nutrients. Most of the experts consulted agree that research needs to be done regarding specific chlorophyll supplements. However, Desasaris noted that since there aren't negative side effects to adding a chlorophyll supplement to your diet, there's no harm in trying it. She has seen enough people benefit anecdotally from including chlorophyll in their routine to feel that it can be a great part of overall healthy lifestyle, despite a lack of rigorous research behind it. It's well known to possess antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties, so that in respect, it likely does help to support the health of our cells and thus tissue and organ function. But again, more research needs to be done to fully understand the entire scope of its health benefits. And finally, how should we take chlorophyll? And where is it best to buy? What's been recommended? Once you've consulted your doctor and gotten the go-ahead to supplement chlorophyll in your diet, you need to decide how you want to properly consume it. It comes in many forms: liquid drops, encapsulated supplements, powders, sprays, and more. And out of all of these, it's recommended that liquid formulas and gel caps are best. Sprays are better for topical application, but again, not on your skin unless you consult with a dermatologist, whereas liquids and powders can be easily mixed into drinks. So I looked at and did a lot of research with the Beet, and they recommend 6 chlorophyll products that they actually really love. Their go-tos are the following, and I'll link these in the podcast notes below. Number 1 is the brand Sakara Life. It is detox water drops for around $39. The chlorophyll drops are said to help aid digestion, gut health, immunity, and liver function. And all you have to do is add to your water and guzzle. Number 2 is your superfoods, and that is in a green mix. And if you're not a fan of eating veggies, you can enhance your intake of nutrient-dense greens with this versatile powder containing chlorophyll-rich wheatgrass, along with barley grass, boab, moringa, spirulina, and chlorella, which is said to contain chlorophyll richer than any other plant known to mankind. And just 1 spoonful of this powder in your smoothie or overnight oats is the equivalent of a handful of greens, and that's about $34. Their third recommended product is sun chlorella udon noodles for about $8. In addition to these noodles being abundant in chlorophyll, which is a serving equal to about 2 and 2.5 cups of spinach or kale per serving, chlorella contains vitamin C, beta-carotene, lycopene, and more good-for-you antioxidants. You can make an easy vegan pad thai dinner with this sun chlorella udon noodles, and that would be hopefully delicious, but it's something worth a try. Number 4 is Life Extension Chlorophyll Supplement for about $18. These are non-GMO vegetarian capsules that are a good option if you prefer to pop a supplement, as opposed to remembering to swirl powder in an AM smoothie or whip up a batch of chlorophyll-filled noodles. And it's worth noting that there's no recommended dietary allowance for chlorophyll, so again, please consult with a trusted healthcare professional before starting anything of this kind. The 5th recommended one is Hum Daily Cleanse for about $26. This is another solid option if you want to go the supplements route. The vegan capsules are purported to improve skin clarity, aid in digestion, and support detoxification. Within the capsule, you'll find chlorella, spirulina, beetroot, red clover, dandelion leaf extract, Oregon grapefruit, milk thistle, and other herbs and ingredients designed to bolster your health. The final recommendation, number 6, is chlorophyll water, and that sells for $50 for a case of 12. The makers of this water added some powerful antioxidants so you can get your necessary vitamins in one fell sip. Each bottle delivers chlorophyll, mint, and lemon to make it tastier, with vitamins A, B12, C, and D. The testimonials will have you ready to order. One person says, "Right now I'm loving chlorophyll water because it's a convenient way for me to grab and go, and I love that it has the added health benefits of purified water and vitamins." Please refer to the podcast notes where I will be posting many of the products mentioned and more, so that you can possibly make a purchase and see for yourself. Now, to reiterate, chlorophyll can stimulate the immune system, eliminate fungus in the body, detoxify your blood, clean your intestines, get rid of bad odors, energize the body, possibly prevent cancer, and it's great for hair and skin, and possibly helps in weight loss. But again, all of these claims on TikTok and social media should always be taken with a grain of salt. And I hope that some of these facts, benefits, and retorts will actually help you in just helping your overall improvement of health. And again, just another, it could be healthy or it's just a hype, but we have seen from the research that chlorophyll actually does help in your overall health. Thank you again so much for joining me on another episode. I so enjoy doing the research and always helping people improve their mental health, nutrition, and wellness. It's so important, and if we don't have our health and happiness, what do we have? So thank you so much, you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We appreciate you for listening, and please subscribe and rate the show on iTunes. You can also listen on Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, Luminary, TuneIn, or at Believe.com. You can reach out to me for any questions or topics you'd like covered on the show at Ann McDaniels or at Ann McDaniels Actress. And I'll see you next time on So